Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Welcome to my film and TV channel. And we have an action adventure heist thriller to have a look at today. We're going to have a look at a film called The Vault. Please, if you're new to this channel, push that subscribe button. If you like what you see, push that notification button as well, so you know when these vlogs are coming out. I try to give you information on these films or TV dramas or various information vlogs I do on film and TV. Even eventually cinema releases as I'm doing this. So hopefully they'll be reopening at some stage. So please, if you do enjoy that sort of information, please push that notification button as well. And you will see on my playlists I do have stuff for football team Manchester City as well. If that's of no interest to you, don't worry about it. It's loads of film and TV stuff. But if you know anyone who might be interested or you're interested yourself, please check out my Citizen channel. That looks at everything Manchester City, past and present, quizzes, information, vlogs, lots of different things on there as well. Anyway, it's film and TV we're looking at today. So please join me as we look at The Vault. Yeah, it's also entitled Way Down, depending which area you're living in. So we're going to have a look at that. All comments on this film or anything to do with film and TV, just leave your comments. That'd be great. And of course, if you can't leave any comments, just give us a thumbs up. That'd be really nice as well. So The Vault, Way Down, where you may be. I have no idea why it's called such different titles. Action adventure heist thriller, 1 hour and 58 minutes. So it's quite long. It is looks as though they spent a few quid on it as well. It stars, amongst others, Freddie Highmore, Astrid Burgess-Frisbee, Sam Riley, Liam Cunningham, Louis Tozar, Axel Steen, Jose Coronado and Famke Janssen. There you go. And it's about, well, when an engineer, played by Highmore, learns of a mysterious, impenetrable fortress hidden under the Bank of Spain, he joins a crew of master thieves who plan to steal a legendary lost treasure locked inside, while the whole country is distracted by Spain's World Cup final. Yeah, this goes back to 2010, this. With thousands of soccer fans cheering in the streets and security forces closing in, the crew have just minutes to pull off the score of a lifetime. So it sounds sort of familiar sort of thing, doesn't it? Sort of the heist movie, if you like. Internet Movie Database, yeah, there's nothing much on Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic at the moment, but Internet Movie Database, the users, Joe Public, people like you and me, 884 as I'm recording this have left a score or review, and it's averaging 6.4 out of 10, so not too bad, not a total disaster. That's well above a watchable rating. Just looking at some of the reviews that have been left, I do a little the good, the bad and the meh. So we'll look at the good first. Ken Zibbit on the 13th of March 2021. He headlined his review, "The World Cup blend makes it feel like a true story." Is that a good thing? Who knows? But he goes on to say, "Beautiful and simple movie to get you tense and excited. I really enjoy watching this movie a lot, basically because it was unpredictable and fun. Acting and dialogues were on point, with a wonderful idea of blending it with the 2010 World Cup, which for some time made me feel the movie was based on actual events. Such capture from a movie to the audience is every director's goal and makes this movie a remarkable thing to watch. I highly recommend this if you're into heist movies." So yeah, very kind words there. Then you get the bad. Simon on the 12th of March 2021. He wrote "just boring" as his header, and he went on to say, "I gave up halfway through this. When you watch halfway through a movie and nothing even remotely pulls you into it, then why watch the other half?" He's got a good point. "There was nothing great about the dialogue, just the same old stuff. No action set pieces to get the adrenaline pumping. No comedy, nothing. If this movie was a colour, it would be light grey. There are hundreds of movies that pull off the high style movie much, much better. Go watch one of these." You know, he didn't give us a list of what we should go and watch though. And the in-between, the Extal on the 12th of March 2021, he wrote, "The most conjured," this is a meh, the most conjured, contrived and concocted made-for-TV, middle-of-the-road, median, mean and average bank heist story goes bust and burst while flooding, flailing and falling to entertain through an exceptionally unbalanced, uneven, off-centre and out-of-kilter plot. The securely locked door left open for a part 2 suggested, but let's hope not." So that was a bit more of a negative than a meh, was it? But I think he gave it about 5 out of 10, so at least he was halfway. Yeah, interesting. As you can see, so you've got the good, the bad and the meh. It's obviously splitting opinion. Well, what about my thoughts, or what the Worth Burners' thoughts? I mean, there's no doubting the quality feel to this movie. There's some really good acting talent, but unfortunately, the story for me and the chemistry between the characters is pretty weak and uninspiring. I mean, as far as heist movies are concerned, though, as I said, the presentation is excellent, it's sort of way down the list as far as watchability, in my opinion. The story's average. There is a lack of tension, there's a little lack of anything going on in a lot of scenes, especially when you've got a film that's going on for just under 2 hours. It all feels a little anticlimactic, certainly the ending, I mean, which should be the crux of the whole thing. But the ending did feel as though it was a long time coming. It was an hour and 54 minutes, and I just wished it had flown by a little bit quicker. But no, it was hard work. As you know, I'm a big football fan, and obviously with the theme of this World Cup added to it, didn't really add anything to the story, unfortunately. Although yes, it did add that true story feel, if you like. I was thinking that myself. This can't be surely based on a true story. But yeah, it didn't really add any. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting the fact they put it in there, but obviously, as I say, it doesn't add anything overall to the actual story itself. Not really anything, in my opinion, not really anything clever or interesting in this, over and above what we've seen before and done a lot better. Which is a great shame, considering the cast and, of course, the production values, which are excellent in this. But yeah, I'm not going to waste too much time on this review. I just thought I was very disappointed. As I said, a lot of optimism with this. It started off okay, an interesting sort of backstory to it, but it all got a bit silly after that, in my opinion. So my little rating for this film, The Vault, or obviously Way Down, depending which territory you're in, I'm only going to give it, I'm not going to give it a 5.5 or a 6, which is sort of saying I won't put you off particularly. I just think you'll be disappointed with this if you like a really good heist movie. As I say, even the characters, even the relationship between the characters didn't sort of work for me. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, which isn't great. It was one of my lower marks. It's not a total disaster. I mean, it's a meh, really, isn't it? It's probably the good, the bad, and the meh. Then I'm probably thinking this is a meh for me. There are bits in it that are okay, but far too long. An hour and a half of this would have been quite enough, and I might have upped it half a point if it had just been a little bit shorter, perhaps, and they took some of the unnecessary scenes out of it, including the football, which, as I said, didn't really add a lot to it. I mean, it's just obviously making a point, but just make that point towards the end of the film, when it was obviously the climax, where it was a cover for the actual heist itself rather than add bits to it during the film. So yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Let me know what you think, and if you do get to watch this. As I say, I'm not going to put you off watching it, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I was very disappointed. I might go and watch one of the other heist movies, like The Inside Man, something like that. I mean, that's a classic one, isn't it? Or yeah, it's funny actually a little bit of a feel of Mission Impossible about it as well, which in a sort of roundabout way, but nothing like any of those films. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are you going to do this today? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. And until we meet again here on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps have a flit across, have a look at my Citizen channel, my football channel. Whatever it is, all I ever ask is please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.